Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, by Shem, Yahushua, by Shem HaKadosh, Davar the apostles, and also give most of them teach us the truth, peace and blessing to hope like Israel, and Shalom. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father in ancient Hebrew. By Shem means in the name, and Yahushua is the name of the unbegotten Son. Back in the lesson, and today we're going to go to the defiled bread, the unclean things that the devil put into the foods and the drinks that we drink. Ultimately, just goes to show how wicked these devils are and the things that they do by putting, chemicals and certain things that we're not supposed to be eating into the foods, the drinks that we drink. I mean, these devils are wicked, man. I'm gonna get a quick, as you see this photo right here, I'm gonna read it real quick and get a quick video and a few scriptures that came to mind. It's gonna be a quick, short lesson, and Lord will be a fine lesson to get into it. It says, did you know these chemicals are in our food? Research has linked red 40 with cancer. And these are many other different dyes that are in certain foods and even in drinks with cancer. So this is correlated with cancer. As you know, a lot of people have families and they're giving their kids, their children, these type of foods, type of drinks, and unknowingly giving them a chance to catch cancer. The research has also associated food dyes with problems in children, including allergies, hyperactivity, learning impairment, irritability, and aggressiveness. And you see some Cheetos, Doritos, and this is one of the main things Jake eats, man. Gatorade, and Starburst, certain candies, and many other things that are not even listed in this photo. This goes to show how wicked these devils are, and all the crap, the chemicals and things that they put into the foods that we eat to ultimately kill us off, to destroy our immune system, destroy our body, and to also make us go off and break these laws, statutes, commandments. I see with before waking up to this truth, we had certain things that we used to like to eat, to drink. Like with me, I was kind of big into gummy worms or gummy bears. And waking up to this truth, thought I Bush Messiah for opening our eyes and waking us up to this truth, we realize how wicked this devil is, and the things that he has been doing, and the things that he puts in our food. When you look into gelatin and all the crap that's in it, cartilage and just unclean things that we shouldn't be eating. As you know, we have a dietary law to follow, and this devil knows that. That's why he puts these type of things into the foods, the drinks. Shows you how wicked this devil is, and that he needs to be taken out, and that you need to be careful and be circumspect, especially in times that we are in. Check your ingredients on the things that you get, and look into certain things, because most of it is just super long names, with certain chemicals and all that crap, man. Let's also get a quick video.
Eat these Doritos. Flaming hot Doritos contain synthetic.
And it's lucky if it's loud, I can barely, hear it on my side.
Dyes known as red 40, yellow 6, and more. Red 40 has been linked.
So you see, it's the same red dye
Yellow
as right there. Red dye 40 and yellow 6. There's other dyes also that have certain things added to them that cause certain things into your body, and that messes it up. As you see, all the things that it did to. This is hyperactivity, allergies, learning impairment, irritability, and aggressiveness. And they're basically pushing this onto your children and giving them a chance to catch cancer.
Do not eat these Doritos. Flaming hot Doritos contain synthetic dyes known as red 40, yellow 6, and more. Red 40 has been linked to ADHD in children. Yellow 5 has been linked with depression. These dyes have also shown to increase your risk of cancer. Not only that, but these dyes are made from petroleum, which is literally...
Yeah. And petroleum is literal gas. It says red dye 40 is synthetic color additive or food dye made from petroleum. I mean, just look how wicked these devils are, man. Making red dye, out of gas. Food dye made from petroleum. Gas. I mean, just clear how wicked these devils are and how they're trying to destroy you, man. And Jake is just clueless, man. Even when you warn him or tell him that things that they're eating is unclean and that's destroying your body, Jake's like, I'm not here for a long time, have a good time. I can do what I want. I'm still gonna eat it anyway. It tastes good. Just show you how destroyed our people are, and that they need to be destroyed. Two-thirds of our people will be destroyed. And also showing you also these heathen nations need to go. Pushing this onto our people, pushing onto your children. So showing you to be careful with the things that you're eating, and be watchful, man. Be circumspect. But let's get to the scriptures and close out. Lo and be a fine lesson. This is Ezekiel chapter 4, verse 13. It says, "And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them." So, unclean food. Even in the water that we drink has certain chemicals and additives, certain things that shouldn't even be in water. Even certain things that we drink, like what else? Organic food. It's not really organic, and just other things, genetically modified, and other things that these devils do, man. So even in the Lord said, it's like it. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat the defiled bread among the Gentiles, where I'll drive them. It's all defiled, man. Even organic, it's not really organic, man. Let's get the next scripture. As you talk about right there in the ad 2. I mean, that crap would, destroy your stomach, man. You also see in many different restaurants, also, Burger King. Why do you think the food is so cheap there, man? You're getting combos for like, what, $5? You're getting a burger, 20 freaking chicken nuggets. It's not even really food, man. But this is one of the main scriptures is Leviticus chapter 11, going to the dietary law that we were given and supposed to follow. So the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, "Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, These are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth." So these are the things that we can eat and cannot eat. I made a lesson also going to that we have a dietary law. So there are certain animals that we cannot eat, and there are animals that we can't eat. As we're not supposed to eat pork, catfish, shrimp, oysters, lobster. Just list off a few. Certain birds. And you got devils, pushing this, put into restaurants. And when these when these animals have certain jobs to do also. Put into certain candies that our people like to eat to make it go off unknowingly. It just goes to show ultimately how wicked these devils are, and ultimately that the food is defiled, man. So it's why it's so important to also look into the ingredients of the things that you are eating to make sure there's no crap in there and unclean things that we're not supposed to be eating. Let's get to the last scripture, which I'll read a little bit more into this. It says, "Whatsoever the part of the hoof and is cloven-hooded and cheweth the cud among the beasts that ye shall eat, nevertheless these shall not eat of them that chew the cud, or them that divide the hoof, as the camel, because he cheweth the cud, but divide not the hoof, he is unclean to you." Also goes to the swine, which is pork, pig, you're not supposed to be eating. And you got Jake heavily into that also, man. It just shows you how destroyed our people are, man. But the book of Isaiah 24, verse 5, "The earth also is divided under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, broken the laws." I've seen them putting pork, unclean foods, into the things that we eat to make us go off, to make us break these laws, statutes, commandments. Changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. I see them also, not to go off topic, but promoting homosexuality, going against the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shem Shai. Genetically splicing things together, creating their own fruits, and just different things that you see these devils doing, man. Showing you how wicked they are, and things that they are doing, showing you they need to be taken out. Also putting all this crap in the food that we eat, things that we drink to destroy us, to destroy your body, to kill you off. We're gonna say it once again, show you how wicked these devils are, man. They need to go, and they will be taken out very soon. But you also pretty much hit the point. Don't want to drag this lesson too long, but Spirit's on me to go into the defiled bread. Seeing this picture, on so do you know these chemicals are in our food? Well, once you've seen that, Spirit's on me to go into it. Could have got some articles and certain things, but just want to make a quick lesson. But Lord, instead of once again, I'll close out. Want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh Shem El Shai, Bashim Kakadash, the apostles, and also give millstone teach us is true. Peace and blessings upon Israel, and Shalom.